morning, everyone, from Edmonton, Alberta. It's a beautiful morning out. It's a late start because they had a late breakfast at 7 o'clock, and we're gonna head down out here into the city, and I gotta find somewhere to get fuel. And then we're gonna get out of the city, and we're gonna head to Dawson Creek, British Columbia, and that'll be the start of the Alaska Highway. So just a little under 400 miles, and we'll see how today goes. All right, gotta fight my way out of the room. Well, you think they could make these springs on these doors just a little easier to use. Gotta fight them every morning. Alrighty, we're out of here. British Columbia, here we come. 425's checking out. Have a great day. Yepper. Yeah, heading up to Fairbanks. If I make it. Hey, thank you. Nice talking to you. Actually remembered to put my earplugs in this morning before I leave. And it's just so noisy on a bike. Windscreens create so much noise. And the bigger they are, the noisier they are. And I keep mine in a low position most of the time. And but you still get a lot of wind noise. And some motor noise too, but mostly wind noise. So they make really good earplugs now. These are from Earpiece. They're expensive, and they have about 6 different types with different filters. These are so if you have normal hearing, you can put these in, and it'll block out a lot of the high-pitched wind noises, but yet you can still hear your navigation controls and your music. With my hearing, unless I'm going slow, I can't hear the navigation and what you call, but they definitely help for the wind noise. And they make them for concerts, they make them for sleeping, they make them for motocross, they make all kinds. And they're not round like those stupid foam ones you get. These actually, and you watch a little video how to insert them in your ears, and they really work good. At least I remember to put them in now rather than a first gas stop. This tank bag is awesome. Wasn't sure if I was going to like it, especially for 300 bucks, but it's so convenient for traveling. Sport riding, not so much. Okay, and quick update here. I got my Garmin set with the correct address in it this time, and I use that for my main directions. And then what I found, since once you get out of your familiar areas and out of the United States, the gas stops were further apart up here, and you don't know where they're at. So what I do, I use Apple Maps. I put in the same address as this, but then I go to the function here, and it says additional stops, and I just hit gas. And so I use this for all. It shows me all the gas locations right here. And I'm going to the Shell. That's the one I picked. And so this will route me right to where I got to get fuel this morning. And then en route, I'll use this for gas, use this and for my main navigation. And I still have them both. I mean, I can use this for main navigation too. So, and then I also have my Starlink, and I got my Garmin inReach. So I'm pretty much loaded for bear, which I hope to see up on the Alaska Highway. Okay, finally on our way. I'm fueled up. It was nice staying in the city, different change of pace, but that's definitely not me. It's good to see how things happen, but it's just too much of a hassle trying to maneuver around and parking and everything. So anyway, that's all going to end after today. Here you go, Rich. Time to get your sails up and head down to Chesapeake. Well, the scenery's starting to change. The landscape. No more farmlands. Starting to see a lot more green, mountains. Really cool. Weather's great today. In a somewhere around 50 degrees. Now, everything's going as planned. Made it to the Comfort Inn, day number 6, safe and sound. The beginning of the Alaska Highway. Take a look at the miles here overall. Mileage since I left my house, 2,942. Totally awesome. All right, time to go get checked in. Hello. Okay, I got checked into the Comfort Inn and I come out to do some bike maintenance. Every other day I lube the chain, sometimes every day, and then I check the chain adjustment. And so I put a new one on before I left, and the sprockets right from Yamaha. And they guarantee 0 stretch for the first 800 miles. Then after that, just very slight adjustments for wear. It's incredible, the new technology. So I did adjust it about a quarter of a turn, about 1,500 miles ago. And then tonight, probably an 1/8 of a turn on the chain adjusters. I know it's getting picky, but I like it to be perfect. So, plus I cleaned it real good. Didn't have anything to clean it with. I stopped and I bought some dry gas, which is alcohol. And I cleaned the chain real good, and I lubed it with my Maximum chain wax. That's all done. Inspected the tires all by hand. Make sure there's no nails in them or anything like last year. And so that looks good. And like I said, it's been 2,942 miles up here. The bike is absolutely filthy. And I'm just gonna have to deal with it. I'm just gonna have to leave it like that because it's just gonna get worse as I go up the, the Alaska Highway. So, but the maintenance is done. I inspected everything. Everything looks good. So, windshield's cleaned and all the mirrors and everything. So I'm gonna get it covered up. And then when I come out in the morning, it's already full of fuel. I'll come out in the morning and it'll be ready to go. I don't have to monkey around with anything. And then it's off to the Alaska Highway, and Muncho Lake is where I'll be staying tomorrow night. Okay, we'll take a look at my day today. I started off in, where are we at here? Edmonton, Alberta. And I rode up through, all the way through Alberta. And I came up, and I'm at Dawson Creek right now, which is the southern end of the Alaska Highway. So it was a beautiful ride. It was simple, easy. It was really nice. The scenery changed from just open farmlands to more country, some hills, and some really good views, which the GoPro did not show. So the weather was good. It was mostly in the 50s, and I got a little warmer, and then it got cooler, and I made the change the other night to stay right in Center City, Edmonton, which is a pretty decent sized city, and because I wanted to have the most contrast between the city and where I'm going to be going tomorrow. So I'm not a big city guy, but I'm glad I did it, though it was a pain in the butt getting out of there and everything else. But now tomorrow, and even this is definitely country, but we're going to start, like I said, tomorrow I'll start here, and then I'm going to end up riding tomorrow. It's going to be over 400 miles, about 430 or 40 miles from Dawson Creek, and I'll be coming up the Alaska Highway up through Pink Mountain, Fort Nelson, and then I'll head over west, and then I'll come into Muncho Lake. And there's no commercial places all around here. So I'll be staying at a little mom and pop motel. And So that should be an interesting day. It would be the first time I've been on the Alaska Highway. So, and today went, like I said, really good. It was day number 6 of my trip, and total miles for the day was 381 for a total of 2,942. So we'll see how things go tomorrow. Okay, I just checked the weather up in where I'm heading tomorrow, Muncho Lake, and it looks like I'm going to be riding rain most of the day, and it's going to be in the mid-40s all day, and it's going to be showering here in Dawson Creek too when I'm leaving. So it's going to be a wet, cold day tomorrow, but I'll be protected, and we'll see how everything works out. Talk to you guys from lovely Muncho Lake tomorrow night. Bye.